Hi, my name is Rowena Rodriguez from Plain Jane Project. And this morning I was in prayer and I had just this crazy thought come into my mind. And it was actually a negative thought about, a missed opportunity, from years ago that I had. And it was such a negative thought, and I kind of just kept playing it and playing it and playing it in my mind, and I realized what I was doing, and I actually had to grab that thought by its throat and tell it to shut up. And sometimes we have to do that. I had a young girl just the other day ask me, what do we do with some of the thoughts that come into our minds? Sometimes they're not good thoughts. Sometimes there might be, kind of sexual thoughts. What do I do with that? And this is a young girl, and she's asking these questions. And you don't have to be young, or old, or any particular age to have struggles in your thought life. And I wanted to share something with you, and it was actually a scripture from 2 Corinthians 10, 3 through 5, and it's from the New Living Translation, but I actually personalized it. And what I did was I gave this card to some students that I was working with, and I said, if you have problems struggling with some of your thoughts, this will help you. This actually helps me in my thought life. So it actually sounds like this. I am human, but I don't wage war as humans do. I use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning and destroy the false arguments. I destroy every proud obstacle that keeps me from knowing God. I capture my rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. I mean, this is so cool. I love this card. I've given it to some girlfriends of mine. They posted it up next to their pictures from, of the family and friends. And it's such an amazing scripture. It actually is a weapon for your warfare, meaning when you have something in your head that's actually taunting you and causing you grief and worry and division because you're thinking something that you don't want to think about. 2 Corinthians 10 is your weapon. Read it, verse 3 through 5. And that last verse, that last sentence, I capture my rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. I had to take that thought and grab it by its throat and tell it to be quiet, and I had to replace it with what the word said. I was thinking about that, and I said, you know what? That thought was too small. That situation was not a missed opportunity. It was too small. My vision was too small. That vision wasn't big enough. So I sat there and I said, God, I'm going to seek you first. And I know you have amazing things in store for me. So I want what you want. And it's bigger than what I think that I wanted was. And my problem with that thought was my vision wasn't big enough. That's kind of the problem that we have. Those thoughts are haunting us because we think we missed something. We think we missed an opportunity with a relationship, a job, an opportunity to say something to someone, but God, if it's God appointed, God will give you the time to do it and achieve it and accomplish it. So I hope that encouraged you today. It totally encouraged me. It totally lifted me up this whole day, and I wanted to share that with you. And also remind you, December the 18th, this Saturday, 1 to 3:30, we're getting together as we partner with White Cord Ministries, and we're going to have conversations about purity, taking every thought captive under the obedience of Christ, and teaching ourselves how to obey Christ. Join us, register with us, www.plainjaneproject.com. I look forward to seeing you. God bless you.